G'day, we're back. We are doing some more waterproofing. How exciting. Last time when I talked about waterproofing, I kept on calling it blackjack. Blackjack is kind of a bit of a colloquial name for like a bitumen-based waterproofing. And we're not actually using a blackjack. I had someone call me up and go, "Whoa, what are you doing? For an application like that, you shouldn't be using it." But it's all right. We're using a polyurethane. We've gone through a company called Total Waterproofing Supplies, and they've been able to provide us with a whole sort of waterproofing system, from the primer to the poly, to the wrap that we're going to throw around it and everything. And yeah, they've been fantastic being able to do that. But the stuff here, it's goopy. It's actually not that bad to roll on. So this is one coat of primer and one coat of the polyurethane. It hasn't gone off yet, obviously, but because we have such spectacular tree coverage and these beautiful trees, they keep on dropping little surprises for us. So they're all over the wall when the wind picks up. It's pretty funny. But yeah, it's come along pretty good. We've almost finished it down the bottom there. We've still got one more coat to go. Still putting a thick layer down the bottom. And yeah, my plan is for down the bottom of the gully, I'm gonna seal it with maybe some sort of rubber matting. I know I can get it and adhere it to the bottom corner, so it goes up the wall and onto the footing as well. Then with my waterproofing matting, I'm going to slide that down the wall. And so basically it's almost having a double, on top of the waterproofing membrane we're having a double waterproofing system, I guess. And look, I'm not a professional. I don't know everything about all this stuff. This is just from my research of what, I can find to be best practice. So if you do have any suggestions, please hit me up, let me know. I've had someone give me some suggestions, and fantastic. I love it. With this project, I'm learning as I'm going. I'm so lucky to have my father to be able to help me with it all. And he is a wealth of knowledge as well. He's built a house, and also the tradesmen I have at work. So it's fantastic. If you do have any suggestions or any questions, hit me up. Yeah, even stuff like wear gloves and that. And with this, had my uncle tell me that, and I'm very glad I am. Over here we have a sneak peek of what is to come. So that's 2 cube of ash, and our plan is to, because this wall is so high and we have very limited access to be able to get some sort of digger or excavator up here. I've got in between these trees. It's steep, there's stumps, and yeah, it's not fantastic. We need to be able to put 60 cube of this stuff behind that wall. So what we've actually come up with is a conveyor belt. Our idea is to run a conveyor belt from the bottom here up over to the front of the wall, and use a bobcat to actually load the conveyor belt and get most of the material behind the wall. That's our best solution for it. If you have another solution, hit me up. The other thing we thought of was having an excavator be able to scoop from down the bottom here and just chuck it over the top of the wall. I don't like that idea because he's up against the wall, like he's scooping over that wall, hundreds of times, and he could knock the wall. Also, we've asked him, and it's just the limit of his reach. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it. Plus, also driving all over our slab. So that's our best solution. It'll be coming up in a few weeks. It'll be interesting to see how we do it. But actually, to get the stuff up here has been a mission. So we did this as a test run today, and I'll have to video it next time they come up. But he has to reverse up and get a bit of a run up and fly up here and be able to dump his load, with the old fella at Mantles. So what a legend. This is how we're getting our fill delivered. It's a bit sketchy.
You'll need to come a bit over this side, it's a bit soft there.
Do I need to run up? Yeah. Winner. Yep. Champion. Nice. Thanks, mate. How many cubes that? 14 cubes. So we've got 14 cube here. And we need 60. Oh, Lord help us. Rightio, today is the day. Final coat of waterproofing. Oh, it has been a joy, it's been fun. And you might notice today that I'm wearing a hat instead of not wearing a hat. Last time I got so much of it in my hair. It is still in my hair, and it's impossible to get out. I just have to wait for it to somehow nick off or cut my hair off. Part of the joy of this waterproofing as well, as I've mentioned before, this really awesome lump is still getting in here. So this has had the second coat, and I'm just about to do the third coat in here, but as you can tell, I've just got enough just to get me brush in there, and I have to reach the full extent of my body to be able to get in there and get some of this stuff on. So I have explained how we're going to get all this over the wall. It is with a conveyor belt, but man, it is a lot, and it is filled up so much. We've run out of spots to put it. This is only half of it, or just under half, and yeah, we're gonna get the Bobcat to move that stuff up onto the top of that slab up there, where we're going to also throw it over the wall. But man, it's it's pretty wild, and getting these trucks up here as well is pretty crazy.